Hello everyone, today we are doing a quick 5-minute tutorial with our Just Buzzing Around clear stamp set. So to start, we are using the honeycomb stamp on a medium-sized clear block, and then I'm using the clear embossing ink, and so that's going to leave a clear impression, but we can go over it with embossing powder and add just a little bit of shimmer to add some dimension to this card. So what I'm doing right now is just taking the honeycomb and I'm just fitting it into each other so that it kind of makes like a pattern around the edge of the card. So now I'm just adding some embossing powder to the top of the stamps that I just put down on this card. This isn't going to add any color to the stamps, but it is going to add a nice sheen so that it will have, a little bit of like a 3D dimensional look to it. And then you can see with the heat gun, it's slowly darkening the impressions that I had. Again, it's not adding any additional color, it's just making it a little shiny. And now I'm taking my sun-dazed ink pad and I'm just going to be gently wiping it on cardstock. And so this is just going to add a little bit of color and texture to the cardstock so that I can stamp over the top of that, which you'll see in just a minute. And then I'm just going to cut the bee into a square so that I can use that over the top of the card. And this is just a pattern that I had printed out with my Cricut, and I'm just adding a little bit of color with a marker to add a little bit more texture to the card. And now I'm just gluing down all of the pieces onto the card. This is the phrase that I'm going to be using for this card, "You're Bee-utiful." And so I'm just stamping that at the bottom, and then I'm going to add some more of that clear embossing powder to add a little bit of shine to that as well. And this is what we would call an ink spray. And so you can see what this does in a minute, but it's just going to add another layer of color onto the top of the card. And there you have it. I think this is just a very unique and crafty looking card that you can send to anyone that you want to tell you think they're beautiful.